So guess what the top question I get about sales appointments is? It's actually a question about questions. You see, I get a lot of questions asking me how many questions someone should ask when they're in a sales appointment. Should I ask a lot of questions? Should I ask a few questions? What should I be doing when I'm in front of a potential client with regard to questions? Well, here's point number one, and point number one is critical. You're going to ask a lot of questions because asking questions obviously shows that you're interested in the client, but the questions have to be specific to the client. They cannot be generic. But once you ask the question, you have to pay attention to the answer. You actually have to listen. I've been on so many ride-alongs with sales reps who ask a question because it's written somewhere that they have to ask the question, and then they never listen to the answer. But they made sure they got the question asked. That's not how you ask a question in front of a client. You ask a genuine question that they're going to give you an answer to that's going to help you solve their problem. But here are two questions that I want you to put in your brain and keep as two important questions you can ask to potential clients, especially clients who want to grow their business and you're selling a product or service that's going to help them do that. Question number one I want you to ask is, you're going to ask the client where they see themselves in 6 months or 12 months from now. And say, hey, Mr. Client or Mr. Potential Client, where do you see yourself 12 months from now? Do you see yourself, doubling your revenue? Let them tell you where they see themselves. They're going to tell you what their aspirations are. They're going to tell you what their goals are for their business. And they may say, yeah, I want to double my revenue. I want to hire 10 new sales reps. I want to hire 3 new engineers. I want to do this. This is where I see myself in 12 months. And here's the follow-up question that's critical. You then are going to ask them, okay, but where are you now? Tell me where you are now in relation to the success that you see in 6 to 12 months. And see, that is going to have them tell you what their issues are without you actually asking. They're going to tell you because it's coming from them. Well, this is where we are now, and this is where I want to be. And that's just a very natural conversation, and then it becomes a very easy segue for you then to become the solution to that problem, and for you to become the bridge to get them to where they want to be in that 6 to 12 months. So 3 points here. When you ask a question, listen to the answer, make sure the question is relevant to the client. Ask them where they want to be, where they envision themselves to be in 6 to 12 months, and where they are now, because that will tie it together of where they are now to where they want to be, and that will be the segue for you to become the solution. So keep those in mind, and you will sell more stuff.